So the New York Times saying, I mean, the headline is pretty crazy, right? It says, off-world vehicles not made on this earth. That's what they're saying the Pentagon is saying, right? Mm-hmm. So I looked it up. And apparently the Pentagon hired a subcontractor consultant who's an astrophysicist. And he's the one that said that some of the materials that the Pentagon apparently has in their possession, he himself doesn't believe they're from this earth. So it could be from something else.
And they're saying Russians. Rogan had a guy on his show, who's balls deep in this. And Russians got really, back in the day, got really into it and had, when they would see one of these UFOs, they would send their fighter pilots out, but they couldn't keep up.
Yeah.
All they want is the technology. They want the technology to fuck with everybody. So Russian.
So the question is if other countries have advanced their technology so far ahead of us that we can't tell what it is.
Other worlds?
Well, it could be other worlds.
Oh, you're saying other countries?
Yeah, they're trying to like
Chinese
or Russian.
Yeah,
yeah. So
sure.
They don't know. It's just that advanced.
Chinese. Yeah.
Who knows?
Who knows?
Yeah. And have you heard that expert on Rogan talking about
I haven't yet.
UFO expert? And he was saying they would go around where we'd have nuclear bombs and stuff. They'd go around Russia with nuclear bombs, and they felt like they were going there to see what we had, and then they would take off.
Have you guys ever seen anything crazy like that? Though? Never.
A UFO?
Yeah, like what you thought was a UFO.
I wouldn't shut up about it.
No, I'd be a fucking blabbermouth.
Oh, we'd both. You did the.
I'd be like, I saw a
the government
UFO.
would kill us.
I mean,
yeah, I'd be telling everyone.
Have I ever not talked about everything that happens with me?
Yeah.
My lids, my testosterone.
A UFO?
I try to be,
Well, if Brian's like, I think now's the time.
My friends know everything about me. I'm not good at.
Everyone knows everything about you.
Yeah, everybody knows.
I don't think.
Well, why keep secrets? Why? I just would rather live a life where people know everything about me.
I definitely believe there's something going on.
So I was driving back from Arizona from Lake Havasu to California.
How long ago?
This is I don't know, maybe like
Nope, I'm just
10
taking a look. 'Cause I got
10 years ago. So me and my friend Brian were driving by and we're on the 40, I think it was. And then we pulled over because we saw lights. And apparently there's supposed to be a military base somewhere around there. We saw 3 lights go up and then move like this and then take off. Yeah.
So you think you might have.
It was just like either technology that we just couldn't understand or who knows.
Or
we both saw it together.
Drones move like that.
But it was so far and so like bright and it was moving so fast and it's stopping.
Drones really don't have those lights like that.
There's a homeless guy outside my thing and he goes, no, that's not. And he goes, see my alien? I go, what? He had a squash and he cut out eyes.
Senator Rubio put, I would say that frankly this is something from outside this planet that might actually be better than the fact we've seen some technology leap on behalf of the Chinese or Russians.
He's hoping he would rather have it be from another planet than Chinese or Russians having that technology.
Than Russians or the Chinese.
Yeah, I don't think it is though.
If you gave North Korea this technology, we're fucked.
Yeah, I don't think the Chinese and the Russians are that.
You don't think
advanced.
Chinese are pretty advanced?
Yeah, but the Americans are pretty advanced too.
And all the countries are very secretive about what they have.
Dude,
so
for sure.
We'll see.
We don't hear anything out of Russia. They just fuck with all our stuff.
Yeah, Russia doesn't have a lot of innovation technology.
What was space?
Not really.
Their military is really not shit either compared to ours. If you hear like actual
They just
military
don't have the
experts talk about
infrastructure.
it,
They don't have the
China's
economic
a problem.
incentive.
China's a problem. If we went to when we eventually do, which I think we will, go to war with China, I do think we're going to war. They're a problem.
Right now, they don't have our technology, but China could be.
No,
yeah.
China does.
Not military wise.
Oh, they don't have the same technology as us.
They never really needed it. They haven't until very recently. They didn't put a lot of resources into their military because they was all about economics. For them, they never really that worried.
Wars
about
would be so different now too, right? Like it's not like
nobody wants to go to war because there's no profit in it. People go to war because there's a profit, but to go into war.
Profit.
But now with
especially
the economy,
take business from China.
But wars would be like you go to take over land. That doesn't really how the economy works anymore. It's such a global marketplace.
With the trade market in China?
Yeah.
There's a lot of money in that bubble.
I know, but what I'm saying is that you don't need to go into another country to take it over. You can own Africa without using weapons. I'll tell you this right now.
Yeah.
Watch your tone.
Okay. What's going to happen? What are you going to do? Use some of that boxing you've been doing?
Don't you fucking disrespect.